My name is Abimbola Balogun. I'm a mom. I'm a lovely wife, if I must say that myself. I'm an entrepreneur, the co-founder of So Fresh, and also an HR consultant. I studied law from the University of Ilorin. I graduated in 2003, and thereafter I went for my law school. I was called to the bar, and I practiced for about 5 years. Before I found a new love, in HR, and that's what I practice right now. I help business owners set up their HR structure. I teach them how to make their team more effective and productive, and that's what I do. Family background: I'm from the family of 7, mom and dad inclusive. So I'm the fourth born, right? And my siblings are all doing amazing things everywhere they are. We're all scattered around the world. Those in the UK, in Canada, in US, and I'm here. And that's basically, we grew up in a home where love, was given in abundance, care, And so I grew up valuing people. I grew up valuing care. And my mom was an administrator, a school administrator. So she was really a disciplinarian, nonsense kind of person. Coincidentally, my dad was also a military man. And so you can imagine the combination. But in spite of that, they were able to still find a balance so that we are not all too toughened up, like that. So it was pretty much a very sweet and memorable experience growing up. I've gotten a lot of inspiration watching my mom juggle so many balls. So I would say that's the first, sort of training that I had. I saw her build her career. I saw her devote a lot of time to her spiritual life. I saw her, give us a lot of time, care, and attention. I saw her always calling for our homework. She wants to check where are we at, what are we struggling with. She was also very invested in our nutrition, and so it was since way back then that I am so used to eating right, eating healthy, eating fresh. So that experience actually really helped me when I then became a woman. Sadly, I lost that quite early in life. So, but the time that she did invest when I then became, a woman living on my own, I was able to import some of those ideas. And so one of the challenges, like I said, would be, how do I juggle all of this? Living in Lagos was one kind of hurdle I had to cross, because I was raised in Kwara State, where the environment was, dominantly quite quiet, slow, people take their time. But here in Lagos, you want to get to the island, you must have been up by, how many hours, then you set up. So, and kids, you go to school, the business has to be open quite early for customers to go in. So balancing that was a struggle, but I found support again in my husband. And so we are able to say, okay, which do we need to delegate someone to help, relieve the stress. And so we had somebody live in with us who was able to take care of some, home, chores, kitchen, laundry, environment, just to ensure everywhere is clean, while I focus on the things I cannot delegate, like childcare, ensuring that they are well fed, ensuring that they are in school at the right time, they are picked up from school at the right time. And here we are growing a small business as well. So for me, I think my life was quite peculiar, because we were trying to build a lot of things at the same time, building a new business that we didn't even find a mentor who can show us these were the mistakes I made, this is what you should do, and this is what you should do. So we're learning on the job as it were, by ourselves, and that was new. I had never been a mom before, so I got married, fell pregnant, had a child, and so raising a kid was also, one of those things that I had to learn on the job. And the marriage, of course, was quite early. We got married in 2007. Our first baby came in 2008. So here is a new bride, new couple, new parents, new in business. It was tough, and it did take its toll on us because we hardly, have time for ourselves. It was then those external things that was trying to get our attention, but thankfully we were able to find our feedback, and I'm a happy woman today.
Market just make you go buy fresh palm fruits. When you reach house, you go wash, you go pound, your body go dey pain you, even your fingernails go dey pain you. But make una no worry, make una relax. I get good news for una. Una don hear of Banga fresh palm fruit extract. All you need to do now make you go for the open am. Take the amount wey you want, put am for your pot. Which soup you wan make? Shey na egusi, shey na ogbono, shey na vegetable, shey na banga. My sister no waste time again. My brother no waste time again. Just go buy Banga fresh palm fruit extract. They go know say you sabi cook and you be better cook.
Banga, come make your food yummy yum.
Distributors needed nationwide. Phone number 081 63 974447. 08035644436 07066638213. Banga fresh palm fruit extract.
Swift Dry Cleaners Limited, professional dry cleaners, best in dry cleaning and laundry services that meets the needs of our consumers. Yeah, Swift Dry Cleaners Limited. Swift Dry Cleaners Limited. Swift Dry Cleaners Limited. Swift Dry Cleaners Limited. Yeah, for clean wash and quick delivery. Yeah, Swift Dry Cleaners Limited. Swift Dry Cleaners Limited. Swift Dry Cleaners Limited. Swift Dry Cleaners Limited. For clean wash and quick delivery.
Swift Dry Cleaners. Clean wash, quick delivery.
On today's episode, Afri Woman meets Miracle Izuchukwu, 23-year-old Nigerian-born private pilot, commercial pilot candidate, and flight attendant at American Airlines. She recently joined the elite group of 7% of females and 1% of black female pilots in the world. She grew up in a society that did not encourage young girls to dream big career-wise, and remembered watching lots of TED Talks to give herself more insights on possible careers that might interest her to no avail. In 2019, she had an encounter with an airline pilot while working as a customer service representative. He opened her eyes to the possibility of becoming a pilot. A few weeks later, she went on a discovery flight that sealed it for her. That day, she came home, called her father, and told him that she was considering becoming a professional pilot. And he said that if he gets on a plane and sees a woman as the pilot, he would get off the plane. Words could not explain the pain and confusion she felt. She had needed that validation. In conclusion, Miracle said that in a world that wants us to whisper, she chooses to shout.
So for me and my husband, it's always been family first. And so from the family standpoint, I can't recall having that kind of feeling. But juggling it with business, oh yes, right. And I'm like, no, I've had enough, because this is you now managing other people. This is you now being responsible for other people's lives. I mean, business must grow and business must yield its fruits so it can give back to them. And this is you also trying to figure out, these guys, how do I cope with you? Who do I hire? So that side of me was what gave me that feeling of I'm done. But then I remembered that life is also about sacrifices. So at this point in our lives, my husband wasn't even working in Lagos. He was working outside of Lagos, and our business was resident in Lagos. So as it were, I am the only one that could be available at the time, before he could return. So it was those times where I had to no, this thing can't break me, can't break us. We have a goal, we'll just keep going. Even though some days I'll be so tired, I'll cry out, my body will be paining me because it's just a lot to juggle, and at that time I can't recall I had a driver, no driver, so yeah, but I didn't give up. In spite of those moments giving me reasons to give up, I didn't give up because I had a dream, I had a goal, and they were too big for me to just give up on them. Okay, so thank God I didn't give up, because today I have a very happy and healthy family. I have a very happy and healthy kids. My husband is happy because our dream is still alive. I'm so happy myself because I have been able to feed and nurture the dreams in my heart, and much more. I've been able to make huge impact in the lives of other people out there, and so that in its own, it's a huge inspiration for me that people do not just know my name, they can actually point at things that I have been able to achieve. And look at So Fresh story today. We started with just one branch, one staff, and today we have, hundreds of them, and we have so many stores. So what am I not going to be thankful for? It's worth fighting for, it's worth struggling for, but most important thing is knowing what you are aiming at, what's your mission, and going straight on to get it. So it's not going to be easy. It hasn't been easy, like you have heard. At some point I even got emotional, but you just have to keep going, because it would all come together and you'll be happy. Today my first son is a teenager, so I'm happy.
Oh boy, winning you was so easy.
I just couldn't stand those your powerful shots. That's what happened.
Really? Let's go to my place for dinner.
This fufu is so nice.
It's through unripe plantain flour.
True unripe plantain flour is delicious.
Yes, true unripe plantain flour is what I serve my husband for swallows. It's easy to prepare, fortified with vitamin A, low in sugar and cholesterol, rich in fiber that helps the heart, builds and strengthens the bone, and his energy level is boosted.
Through unripe plantain flour, no additives, 100% natural, a product of Pali Agro Products Nigeria. Through unripe plantain flour, available in all leading stores nationwide.
First things first is to know who you are. Know who you are is very important. Have a dream in your heart. Have something that you would love to achieve in life. And because when you then get married, you are then combining that person's dream with your dream. But it's important that you also have a mission, even as you're coming into the business and so into the marriage. And so whether you are working from home, like a stay-home mom, or you are committed, perhaps, based on the family circumstances, to pursue your dreams outside of the home, you can achieve it. So your dreams are valid, you can achieve it. But most importantly is also to find the right partner. To find the right partner to marry, who understands and who really loves to see you become all that you have been designed to be. But I would not encourage you to buy into the narrative that you cannot be whatever you want to be. You can be it, and you will go all out to be it, but you have to also do it the right way. Like I said, both dreams are now both of your responsibilities, and you then need to support each other to make it happen. So you get the support and buy-in of your partner, right, as well as you also give your support, and then finding the right association, friends, mentor, whether younger or same age or older. It's important to find the right people who can also help you with advice, pray with you if it's required, and just don't go the journey alone. I mean, ensure you find people who can hold your hand when you feel like giving up. They are the ones encouraging you to say, hey, it's not time, you can't give up now. What do you need? I can help you, I can support you. You need to rest? Okay, take a break. Yeah, because there have been those times that I'm like, I'm done, I need to quit. My husband will say, it's not yet time to quit, you need a break. And then I'll give you enjoy that break, and then I totally tune off. I mean, that's what a loving partner does. They see you and they say, no, you can't break now. You can take a rest, and you keep going as well. So finding a loving partner who supports your dream. Do not be distracted by the fantasies around. Look for someone who gels with your value system. So you yourself, like I said, must know yourself. What are your priorities? What are your values? And so when you see that these things are not working with this person, before you marry, just try to excuse yourself. But life is beautiful. Yes, I'm a testimony. Life is beautiful. Would it be easy? No. But everything you want is possible.